this. I have nightly dreams. Porcelain skin glowing in those purple seams. Gossip blonde queen shattered all my schemes. Floating stairway visions, angelic themes. Lipstick black, thick winging skies. Walk under her moonlight, darkness in her eyes. Haunting whispers echo, starry goodbyes. Paper trails left behind, emotional ties. God, porcelain sky, heart wrapped in chains. Riding vapor May, feeling all those pains. Heaven's stairway, always in her lanes. Broken halos, dark love remains. Lisa leather, shadowy touch. Pain addiction, I love you too much. Feel the midnight, whispers like a crutch. Healing wounds, but the scars still clutch. Dawn lost, drawing secret midnight trips. Moonlight dances, ghostly fingertips. Purple clouds swirl, lost love and sips. Her love a poison, injected in drips. Serpent tongue twists, words like venom spray. Heaven gates test enshrouded in the gray. Pain and passion, night and day. Cough, beauty guiding every step I sway. Eyes deep like the abyss, silent nightly dreams. Porcelain skin glowing in those purple seams. Goth blonde queen shattered all my schemes. Floating stairway visions, angelic beams. Lipstick black, thick winged skies. Walk under moonlight, darkness in her eyes. Haunting whispers echo, sorry goodbyes. Vapor trails left behind in emotional ties. Goth porcelain sky, heart wrapped in chains. Riding vapor May, feeling all those pains. Heaven's stairway, always in her lanes. Broken halos, dark love remains. Lace and leather, shadowy touch. Pain addiction, I love you too much. Veiled in midnight, whispers like a crutch. Healing wounds, but the scars still clutch. Blood lost, running secret midnight trips. Moonlight dances, ghostly fingertips. Purple clouds swirl, lost love in sips. Her love a poison, injected in drips. Serpent tongue twist, words like venom spray. Heaven gates twist enshrouded in the gray. Pain and passion, night and day. Goth beauty guiding every step I sway.
Hello everybody. Hi, Priestess here. 4 Twisted Teas deep. And we're looking into Lisa Richards. We are enjoying my last day off. Thank you all very much. Here we go. So Lisa Richards, I'm still always confused on what in the fuck her actual name is. Anyway, this chick right here, shout out to Kai Fotzi, the channel that I always use to review Lisa on. So, Lisa was put in a 120 some hour hold. And before this, Lisa was, some chick come along and bopped her in the face, and she broke her glasses, and forever people have been speculating whether or not that actually happened, and if she was just on here without her glasses as a way to beg. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see real quick. She's right back at it. Right back at it. Begging on TikTok, apparently. I wasn't gonna look into her again, but this is just getting ridiculous. She's been on here ever since I
Hey
heard.
everybody.
Where'd your glasses go? How are you feeling? Hi, honey. Hi, Lisa.
Sorry, I had to share the live out.
Oh, did you? Did you? See, I'm personally upset about this because I felt like, okay, she was in this hold, okay, and then that might actually help her, right? Like, and then it's like, okay, Emberly, well, you're forgetting all your past experiences with people like this. You know, they just, the more you think that they can't disappoint you, that's what they do. And shout out to my brother Heinrich. Yo! He's a war hero. He's in the army. Young buck, doing real good. Love him very much. One of my favorite siblings. And I got many siblings, and he's one of my favorites. They're all my favorites, but I'm just to tell you, Heinrich, you're one of my favorites. Love you, buddy.
I'm here. How are you guys this evening?
We see you here, Lisa. I just really thought things would be different after this hold, but I guess, see, like, she's got 10 days left till she's got to be out of her HUD-approved Section 8 apartment. And, like, I just kind of thought that, I don't know, I feel like if the circumstances was she was going to be absolutely homeless during her hold, then things would have been different, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm trying to speed it up a little bit, but then it goes, like, kind of quiet. She's just kind of sitting there. Oh, or it's frozen or something.
Did my comments freeze? What happened? It's lagging.
It's lagging, bitch! Run that shit on that Obama phone. Come on.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about what? Are you home? Miss you.
Thank you, Tom Nook. I appreciate that.
How are you feeling?
Yes, I
You
am
look
Lori
good.
Dawn for now. Well, Kelly, if it's such a joke, you can scroll on there, honey.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, Missy, I am in my apartment. Thank you,
She's in there with the roaches.
Amanda. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. I'll take that big hug. I am, Kels. I am, actually. My glasses are right over there. My eyes are still kind of adjusting.
Put them on, put them on, put
you
them
know,
on.
two of them, since I didn't wear them for a while.
Okay, so, like, for all the people speculating that her glasses were, like, not really broken and she was just, like, faking it for her, you know, for her begging and shit, I'm guessing someone really did bop her in the face and break her glasses, because I seen on Ghost's channel, shout out to Ghost. Ghost is an honest commentator about this. And what I like is it seems like he makes his videos as he's on his lunch break, and as a working person, I can appreciate that. But as much as I've wanted to talk some shit about people on my lunch break, my ADHD doesn't let me. So, but like, yeah, I think her glasses really were broken, and I'm glad she got glasses. I'm glad she's able to see, so maybe she won't burn her thumb all the way off. And I remember the channel Ghost that talks about Lisa Richards, whatever her last name is. The channel that talks about that, he talks about her thumb, and like, look, okay, I'm a cashier in a town where everyone's doing drugs, okay? And I have literally seen that before. I have seen somebody's thumb just be the bone sticking out of the skin of their thumb. Like, I have seen that before. I don't know what they're doing that makes it like that. Maybe they're just too in the thick of it to give a shit, but I've seen that before. I've had to accept cash and change from a hand that looks like that, and it's disturbing. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to be an uppity fucking bitch or nothing, because trust me, I'm far from that, but like, let's just have a look again. This is probably gonna have me so upset.
So I was starting to get a little bit of a headache, so I took them off.
Everyone in the comments is saying she looks amazing. What? I can't see her. I'm not gonna make fun of her lazy eye, because I have one too. And during the times where I've had my issues and been all fucked up, my lazy eye goes to the other side of my face too. So shut the fuck up about her lazy eye, you assholes.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Marsha. Yeah.
Where's the CA?
Thank you, Miss Lori. Thank you.
Money for ? See, Lisa has some obvious trolls in her chat, and to those people, I'd like to say fuck you. All you people that donate with the purpose of hoping this is your last dose, hope that you OD, get fucked, okay? Get fucked. You obviously haven't had to see in person how drugs can change a person that you love. Get fucked with that shit. Or maybe you have, and that's why you feel so bitter. In that case, I suggest you try the shit yourself and see how well you handle it. Just kidding. Go seek help.
God bless you too, honey.
Jeez Louise.
Evil Eye, no, he isn't, and I really don't want to get into that because I'll get really upset. But, no, he is not.
Is she hanging out in the laundry room or in her apartment? Because I can hear children screaming.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I missed you guys, too. No, power still isn't on. It's okay.
I'm confused. The power isn't on. What's the light? Is that your lanterns? And that's a genuine question. That's no hate, because back when I used to slum it up with this one boy I used to see, we was using candles for light. We were taking the tops out of solar lights, leaving them charge out in the sun all day so we could use them all night. Like, so whatever. And I mean, plus we have natural disasters here, and in a motherfucking place like West Virginia, trees fall, and then bam, you're out of power for more than 2 weeks, and that sucks.
I am doing better. Not where I need to be, but better, for sure.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you are most certainly not where you need to be, Lisa. You ought to be in rehab, getting your shit
I didn't
together.
say anything about getting eye at all, actually. I know. It's beautiful. Yep.
I am
1 minute,
so
1 second.
hungry.
I know.
I'm so fucking hungry right now. I do not know what to eat. What can I go downstairs and get? A cup of noodles. A cup of ramen.
No, this isn't a trigger for me. This actually, more than anything, helps, believe it or not, because, I mean, I guess it could be a trigger, but I really don't have anybody else to turn to if I need, food or smokes, or, right now I don't really have.
So, and otherwise you're saying you're still scamming. Lisa, you're not going to learn. It doesn't, like, you're not just, you need years of rehabilitation. Like, I just want to say this right quick. My wonderful, beautiful, amazing husband used to be an addict, and the best thing he could have did was get out of the place he was from and come here. And it's been my suggestion from the very beginning that Lisa should get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. I've lived in Pittsburgh before, and I'm surprised that isn't the place where I experimented with a bunch of drugs. But I mean, I've dealt with crackheads, and that shit's scary. That shit makes you into a scary person. Same way with meth. Like, if on it long enough, you abuse it for years and years and years. Lisa, you're going on 2 decades now, right? Like, this isn't how people were meant to live. You're choosing your quantity of life to be so small, Lisa. Don't you think that your kids deserve to see their mother do better? I want your kids to be able to see you do better, and like, the type of shit that I've heard about your oldest that's disgusting. And I know that, like, when you're in the thick of your addiction, it can't be helped, but, like, don't you feel a little bit responsible that this is what you did to your daughter, to your first daughter. I haven't heard more about her. I don't want to talk anymore about her, but like, you can't go around doing that. There's going to be severe consequences. Same thing goes for your oldest daughter. Girl, there's going to be severe consequences that are going to come back and bite you in the ass once that kid is grown. Trust me. You really need to consider how your actions right now are going to affect your future.
You know, my sister helped out yesterday, but she's not rich either. You know what I mean? So I can't keep turning to one person.
So are you just exclusively turning to people that are rich? I mean, you think all of us setting our asses on TikTok are rich? I'm not on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I got YouTube Premium. So what I do, right, is I download the videos I want to listen to, and that's how I go about my day. And I'm just going to give you a FYI, it severely helps me with my anxiety, just being able to listen to stuff, because I'm up here in the mountains. I don't have good service. So just pay the $14 a month, get your YouTube Premium, and you could download whatever the fuck you want to listen to, okay? Like, and I have several hours worth of shit that I could listen to. I have stuff that I keep on there, even if, like, I don't feel like listening to stuff throughout the day. I'll just play that just in case, because I always need noise in my mind to keep my mind from going to really dark places. And this, you know, people who have some kind of trauma or mentally ill shit, that's a lot of the reason why people turn to substance abuse, okay? It's a lot more complicated than what you think it is. Like, if you don't have any kind of experience being addicted to shit or being addicted to hard drugs and shit like that, then you have no idea. You don't have the capacity to comprehend what the fuck is going on in Lisa's mind. Okay? I'm telling you, what Lisa needs is she either needs to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. She needs to go somewhere else. I don't recommend this area, because a lot of people that come to this area thinking they're going to get clean, they pick up meth. And I just recommend going somewhere else, trying your best, putting all your effort into getting the fuck out of where you're at so that you can get clean, so that you could have a moment of clarity, because you might surprise yourself. You might actually end up being a wonderful person. Like, I always believe that people can change. Okay, like, just because you're the biggest piece of shit in the world right now doesn't mean that you're not able to change. And you can do it without the whole religion thing. No offense, some people need that. Some people, that's their thing. But if you're like me and you've been through a lot of trauma and you've been through a lot of shit and, you know, you've tried everything, I just recommend just going somewhere and isolate yourself. Some people are just meant to be isolated. Isolation tends to be the best thing for me.
Yeah. That too. Connected, yes. Okay. See, it's not support. It's just waiting for me to say the wrong thing the wrong way to jump down my throat. That's all that it is.
Lisa, then why are you back on here? Why are you back on here, Lisa? Why would you go right back? I don't understand this. It's like when my brother first went to rehab, and then he started talking to this girl. He felt like he was in real control and all this. But then he comes back to the same town, works the same job that drove him to be an alcoholic in the first place, and is hanging around the same people that pretty much just... Look, I've been in my brother's shoes. I hung out with them same people and did the same fucking job. Spoiler alert, it's the sawmill job. Because when you put your body through so much fucking stress, you have to do something to cope with it. But he went right back to it and then fell right the fuck off the wagon. So, Lisa, my point is... stay the fuck off of TikTok. You need to make major changes. Why don't you have a phone, okay? Play music off your phone. Clean up your apartment. You ain't got a broom and dustpan? Guess what, girl? You gotta use your hands, and then maybe that'll teach you a lesson. To not let shit get like this again. Like, I just want to see motherfuckers do better.
Okay, I understand that's what I said. I was put on the spot on a video, and I thought that I would be, but things kind of happened, guys. So, I know, Kels. I do know that.
It is so concerning that she just went right back to it. Like, I'm reading the comments as they're going by, and she's got so many supportive people in her chat. And I'm not talking about just enablers. Like, there's people in there that are, like, telling her the shit she wants to hear, but she don't want to see it. And she don't even acknowledge them comments.
Yes, love yourself. I am still at the apartment. I really don't want to say the plan. I think we already did say it though, right? I really don't want to say the plan because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, although it is what
Mind you, the playback speed is at like 1.5. Like, so imagine if I was just playing this at normal speed.
is happening. But the plan is
It'd be
that
so
as soon
slow.
as we find somewhere that has an opening that will dose my methadone, I'm gonna go. If they call at 6 p.m. tonight, I'm gonna go. If they call at 6 p.m. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna go. That's just what's gonna happen. So hopefully we get it situated before I have to be out of here though. So
I just dropped my mouse.
I'm glad you find it hilarious. I don't really find any of it hilarious.
It's not. And it's not hilarious, Lisa. It's really fucking sad that you come right back here on TikTok.
Thank you. Mentally, thank you for asking. Mentally, actually, I'm a lot better.
Are you
A
sure?
lot better. As bad as that was, and I've never been 302'd in my life, or even came close, believe it or not. It actually, towards the end, a day or two in,
I think you needed longer than however long that was. I mean, it was... how long exactly was it? I don't remember. I'm sure y'all in the comments could let me know. It's like 120 something. I only glanced at it, and recently I've been looking at Ghosts to review her shit, because, like, I don't hate Lisa or anything, and I understand that no matter how many motherfuckers want to say this ain't no disease, it is a disease, okay? I don't agree with certain people when they say it's not a disease. If you are fortunate enough to never get lost in the fucking evil shit that is addiction, then good for you, okay? But I am here to tell you that it is some kind of illness, and it requires medical attention. It is not just as simple as, oh, just stop doing it. Okay? Because there's also physical repercussions when you just suddenly stop what you've been addicted to for decades. You know, that's why she goes to the methadone clinic. You know? And, like, I don't know. It's just... It's sad. And because I used to live in Pittsburgh, it wasn't for a long time, and it was a very long time ago, but like the corner store that I worked at, they straight up sold crack pipes. It was called Smithfield News. It was right there on Smithfield Street, across from Boulevard of Allies, and we sold a rose, which was a glass pipe with like a little paper rose in it, but they wouldn't use the rose, they used the glass pipe. And a chore boy, I don't know how you smoke crack, but apparently those are the tools that you need to use it. And I was barely 18, and all of those co-workers I had that were older than me, they'd laugh at me every time I would be like, what is this, and then they wouldn't tell me. And then just, it's a mess. It is a mess, and something needs to be done about it. Something needs to be done about shit like this. People do deserve a better quality of life. Seriously. And when people act like this, there are serious repercussions for the offspring they end up creating in the thick of this. Like,
I got clarity. I had clarity. When I left, it was more like a relief, a break. How can I explain it?
that's why you needed longer.
I was happy to be out. I actually was in a good mood for once, without rugs putting me in a good mood, like actual
Without
life.
rugs. See, people are over here using abbreviations for shit, and I'm over here saying crack pipes and crack and heroin and all kinds of shit. I don't even care.
You know, yeah. It was definitely a wake-up call also. Yes, absolutely.
Was it?
It was a wake-up.
So, Lisa, I want to know, what are you going to do as of right now to fix your situation?
Call. It was a lot of things. But it did happen for a reason. And
I gotta pee, and I'm gonna let this shit play.
I keep telling myself, if I can get through that for those 3-4 days going into rehab, I can definitely do that, because I'll have be able to write down phone numbers. I'll be able to, take more things, more clothes, more snacks, more, so if I can get through what I just got through, I can get. I didn't go straight from the hospital because there was nowhere to go straight from the hospital. There was nowhere. They were not even trying to find me anything to do with rehab. They were there for mental health. They did not try to help me find anything with rehab at all. So I have to do that all myself. Oh, the money was for, I just needed some cigarettes. But I understand if nobody does want to help. I do understand that. But that's what I did need was cigarettes. My sister doesn't smoke and hates smoke, and she doesn't buy cigarettes. So the only kind of thing I couldn't get her to do. So I did not get my gift money. I've already spoken to you guys about that. And I was actually locked up the night of my gift money. So even if it did go on, I did not get it. So, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I feel okay, Miss Karen. I actually do feel okay. I do. I'm staying at my house until I get into a rehab. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, apparently...
I am, Rachel.
I forgot to put this on mute when I left, so sorry if all you heard was my fan. What did I miss?
A lot works.
Our shit's paused. Live is paused. Uh-oh, it's all paused. People are sending gifts. People are sending hearts.
But, yeah, a lot got done, so blessing in disguise. Thank you guys. I do not have electricity. The money, if I got any, was going to be to go get
Hey, there's her glasses.
a pack of cigarettes and maybe something to snack on. But I said if nobody feels comfortable, that's okay. I do understand that, so I am a loser. That's okay.
So she's all on here begging for money again. After getting out of this hold, she's right back on here begging for shit again. And if you check out the YouTube channel Frauditor Reaper, she shows all kinds of like pictures and video footage of her like walking over to apartment 109 where she goes and she gets her crack. Like she don't even go to town. Like she don't even take the money and go to town. Like she just like, and the cash apps that she uses, they're not even hers because she's IP banned from using like her social security number and name and shit like that. So she somehow gets all these other people to let her use her cash app. And then a lot of them have been her drug dealers' cash apps. And so, like, she'll go over there after the money gets delivered to him and she'll get her crack. And then, like, you know, she'll smoke it and then she'll come back on here and then she's all cocky. I've been watching into this lady since May, I think. Like, I got hurt and got laid off work. And, I mean, I'm back to work now and stuff like that. But, like, when I hurt my foot... That's what I was listening to at work, was this stuff about this Lisa lady. And Heinrich says, why is she doing so much though? Well, Riley, Heinrich, because she's a crackhead. I mean, you think a meth head is bad? Nah, you ain't never met a crackhead. I'm telling you, this is the type of shit I would deal with at barely 18 years old, living in Pittsburgh. Okay, and like, I've said in my life so many times, I would absolutely hate to be the cashier that has to deal with this lady. But it's nice to know she ain't even going out to town. She's just going to the next apartment over to get crack.
I get that. It's okay. What is Spread Love doing? I have everything. Well, I don't have cigarettes or something to eat, so I don't have everything.
There's something else, Heinrich. This lady has like 4 or 5 kids, and she's been on the internet for a few years now, grifting and lying. Like, she said that she had a daughter that got pulled up into an abandoned house and murdered in Baltimore. That was a lie. And then she said that she had a baby named Abigail, which her baby, by kid or whatever, she means a cat. She was talking about a cat. Her cat got cancer and died. Lisa has been caught pretending to be somebody else on TikTok. If I get through this video, I might show that, how she's like pretending to be someone else, and then someone offer her like $150 to reveal her face. She's like, I don't know who you think I look like. I don't know who you think I am. It's funny. Let me try to find that.
Thank you. I wish you the best also. I do see that people are reading, and I do appreciate it a lot. I know, and when I said that, like I said, I wasn't thinking about cigarettes. I forgot that she will not buy cigarettes. Thank you. Thank you, Peachy.
Yeah, Heinrich, she is just begging for freebies online. She's made a lot of money. Like, I mean, allegedly she's made a lot of money. I'm trying to, like, she just comes up on here and scams. Like, if live streaming was a thing for crackheads back 10 years ago when I lived in Pittsburgh, they wouldn't be sitting on the street. They'd be over here on TikTok. Like, they'd be over here live streaming.
I'm looking forward to the future too. I had a little glim feeling there for the past month, but I'm starting to feel a little bit like things can be okay. So if in 3 days I felt that much better and even, had a noticeable different appearance, then even in 30-day rehab, it's going to be night and day, I think. So. Oh, cigarettes are just 10. They're just $10. And if I don't get nothing to snack on, that's okay. I just, I don't go back to the clinic until Monday. So, yeah. How am I gaslighting? I didn't come on and say I needed food or I needed a hotel or cigarettes. That's cheap. They're $10. I wasn't not trying to gaslight anybody. Actually, sorry. Well, the four.
Let me see if I can find it. Cause there's been people that have made documentary type things about her. Is it Lisa Richards documentary? There, I mean, and it says it in there. Is it Leaping Lemur? A History of Scams? All right, we'll check this one out because it's shorter. This is from the channel Gwalster, I think. Did it do it? Click.
My first video on Lisa Richard quickly went over her online activity. Today I wanted to take a closer look at how her behavior degenerated over time and how her actions became increasingly more desperate. I'll try to explain all the key points in order. Here is the scamming history of Lisa Richard. Her subreddit was created in March of 2023. Subsequently, it hosts a plethora of her content. One of the first scams I could find was a screenshot of a post she made on TikTok, dated December 2022.
The screenshot says, "I need help to get a hotel for my son and I, please." And then she has the Cash App link, and it's like a bruised eye, I guess. I don't know.
It appears she had a bruise on her
As someone
eye.
that went through the emo phase, it just looks like she didn't wipe off her eyeliner.
The caption asked for money to get a hotel for her and her son. Lisa claimed the injury was the result of domestic violence, but users pointed out that she used makeup to fabricate the mark.
A lot of people are saying that in the comments.
Another early example I could find of Lisa's deception was a post on the sub from a year ago. The user presented some of Lisa's lies, one about claiming to be a nurse sometime around 2022. Then she claimed her father died and needed money for—
She claimed to be a nurse, and like she fucking got script pads and pretended to be a nurse. Allegedly, something like that.
his cremation. In January 2023, she alleged her son had brain cancer, again asking for money.
Yeah.
Chemo and the surgeries and everything like that, or should I? Guys, if you don't want to help me, then don't help.
Lisa gets exposed for being with her father on live after she calls him dad. She then argued the man she was with was an Uber driver named Thaddy.
Okay, so Heinrich says in the chat, I get that addiction sucks, but man, she gotta get a job and stay clean. That's exactly the type of shit that I've been preaching, and I was saying, like, okay, girl, look, alright, when I lived in Pittsburgh and was working at that store, I waited on them people from R&B's Pizza all the time. They were obvious crackheads because they were buying the pipes. Okay, they were buying the shit. And they just, they had a job. I was saying it wasn't impossible for someone like Lisa to keep a job in a place like Pittsburgh. She's just fucking lazy. And plus how she's begging for smokes. I guarantee you, okay, look, people that didn't even smoke would buy packs of cigarettes. Just so if they run into people on the street that's like, you got 25 cents for a square, square means a cigarette, then, yeah, I mean, it's easy to just step outside and buy a cigarette off of somebody because everybody's always needing a cigarette, and cigarettes go up in fucking price, and it's hard to get cigarettes. Like, the cigarettes I smoke now, they're like almost $8 a pack. But when I started smoking them 10 years ago, they were only $3.12 a pack, It's just weird. Or she could get rollies. Dude, I rollies suck, but if you're desperate enough to smoke them, trust me, girl, I've been there. But I think that Lisa is beyond the point now where she just needs to go to rehab. She needs a long stay in a rehab or fucking prison. There's Heinrich. Heinrich. There's live streams of her, and her 10-year-old son is there. And he's cussing her out, man. He's like, no one likes you. Get off live stream. He said swear words during all of it. I won't watch videos like that because of the kid in it. I think that's absolutely deplorable, unexcusable, and if you're over here hollering something at your mama and she's just blatantly ignoring you, as far as I know, that kid is happy, healthy, supposedly, from what I've heard from other commentators. I'm not gonna get that involved. It's none of my fucking business, but, don't put shit don't put shit out here in the public if you don't want people to talk about it. And listen to it. I think she just needs to go stay in the
Maintaining she called him fat
rehab.
and that the viewers can believe what they want when being called out.
To send it, so it doesn't even matter. It's okay.
Not okay.
Now look, you guys are writing daddy. Listen to me, guys. The Uber driver's name is Thad.
Listen to that.
I've been calling him Thaddy.
I've been calling him Thaddy. This is after she said that her dad died. She's killed off her dad a bunch of times. Her dad is still alive and drives her to the methadone clinic every fucking morning. They do not let her go out. They do not let her go without smokes. They do not let her go without food. And they most certainly do not let her go without going to the methadone clinic. There was a time kind of recently where, her dad had some kind of doctor's appointments, like just a checkup or something, but she made it sound like he was in the ICU, and that was just a fucking lie. But regardless, she still got to the clinic that day. She's got family that takes care of her. She's just out here scamming for more. Alright, it's just classic case 101. Insert trigger word here. It's a classic case of she's a bumming ass, scamming ass fucking crackhead. She needs help. She can be more than this. I hate to just keep throwing that word out there. I don't mean any disrespect towards anybody, I promise. It's just I don't know how else to speak other than that's just what it is,
I'm not really sure how it's spelled, but when you get an Uber driver, you get his name. His name is Thaddy. That's his name. But believe what you guys want.
In March, a user in the subreddit found a suspicious TikTok profile made by a person named Melinda. The account posted a video.
Here's what I was talking about. This is where she was lying and pretending to be someone else. Listen, and she thinks that she fooled people with this. Just listen.
Spent their entire 401k and life savings as a result of helping the homeless, asserting that she needed money to continue her good deeds.
Hi, my name is Melinda. I help the homeless people, and I go out every day, cold, hot, no matter what it is. I give them blankets. I give them pillows. I give them whatever they may need. I have exhausted my 401k, and I've also exhausted my life savings.
Melinda
Did you see the picture it was a hashtag Cash App in memory of Annabelle or whatever? Yeah, that's the daughter she lied about dying, which was a cat.
also claimed she had a daughter named Annabelle who was killed.
Oh.
And my daughter, she got murdered in Baltimore. She was in
This is her pretending to be Melinda.
Baltimore. She shouldn't have been there.
She's got that undeniable fucking Pittsburgh accent. No disrespect. No disrespect. That's not a drag. Promise. 100%. It's just, I'm just saying, y'all got a certain way you talk. I got a certain way that I talk. And her, I don't know. It's whatever. Whatever.
She got murdered.
And also, Pittsburgh is made up full of people just from Baltimore, New York, California, and Kentucky for some reason.
They found her in an abandoned house, and the person that did it still has never been caught. So
Oh!
She made a horrible attempt at lying about having a thyroid surgery as well.
M100, I had thyroid surgery.
This is her voice changer that is obviously a voice changer.
And I did like a sleeping live, and I woke up about an hour ago now, but my throat, I just don't sound like I used to.
Many comments on the Reddit post drew parallels
from all that crack smoke.
between Melinda and Lisa, such as their voices sounding similar even with Melinda's obvious voice changer. Melinda was then exposed to be Lisa when she was tricked into showing her face after comments offered $150 to do so. Of course, the character of Melinda denied any suspicion of being Lisa after viewers recognized her. The account associated with her was one of many Lisa would try to use to receive money.
Okay. Guys, I don't know who you guys think I am or who who you think I am or whatever, but I will
See, and what happened was someone offered her some money to reveal her face.
show my face. Please don't run at me, alright?
And then it's obviously Lisa.
You guys see me?
In one of Lisa's live streams around this time, she's in a dark room when you hear her flick a lighter and audibly inhale. This led many viewers to question if she lit a cigarette, which she briskly denied, claiming it was only
Who gives a fuck if she lit a
a
cigarette?
candle, going as far as to say people are
Obviously, she's buying cigarettes. You know? Like, it. I don't know. That's just not a thing.
jumping to the worst conclusions.
Ah, well, see, that's a lighter. Yeah, she inhaled.
If somebody would cash at me $5, I could get a transfer,
A transfer
but I
for
don't
what?
even have that. I'm not smoking. I lit a candle because I can't really see too good in here.
Ah! Her dad is already dead, though. She said he died at the end of last year. She's a gross liar. He didn't really die. That was a lie for money, too. Yuck.
In live, Lisa says her father is in the hospital recovering from open heart surgery.
Ah!
Again, blatantly contradicting her lie about his passing. Lisa's son Jace can also be heard in the
Hello, her kid. They don't like you. Get off. That's not a fucking... If that's not a fucking wake-up call for her, I don't know what is. It's absolutely pathetic that her own child calls her out like that. Ah, the feels. They hit me right in the feels. Yeah, like, Lisa's on here being like, oh yeah, that hold was a wake-up call. When it's like, obviously not. You know? It's not obviously a wake-up call. She's just... That's what could be the most sickening about shit like this, is how much they really just don't give a fuck about their kids. Even if their kids are in their face right here, right now, saying, get off here, do something. And then they don't. Like, that's just pathetic. And I'm just so glad that that kid is off somewhere else doing much better things, living a normal fucking life like a 10-year-old deserves to have, man. Fuck me.
the background asking her to get off the live, but she completely ignores him.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah, because I don't like you. Now get off.
Oh boy. Ignores him to read the comments.
You hope he bites the dust? You know what? You're sick in the head.
Could you imagine being that child and having the courage to muster up the balls to be like, yeah, it's because they don't like you. Because as a kid, it's not fun like that to feel like you have to speak like that to your parent. And then you do, and she just ignores you by reading the dumbass, obvious troll comments of the video. Like, this is some shit I want to physically fight someone in Minecraft over. Lisa? Ooh, Lisa. Ooh, Lisa, if you were from me right now, I'd give you a good old-fashioned West Virginian fucking you know what I'm saying. I'd give it to you hard. I'd give it to you good, girl. I'd give it to you in a way that you won't ever forget. You fucking regret this day for the rest of your life. I just feel for the kid so bad, and it makes me very angry. Obviously, I ain't no one, and I ain't got the time to fuck with people like this, except for my free time, where I could talk shit, where I could just blow off steam. Lisa, stop letting yourself be a target like this. Actually change your life. Do something for your fucking kids, man. Because that's all they ever wanted. Imagine this. You made all these lives and all they want to do is see you happy. And you absolutely refuse the obvious shit in front of you. You know? Just fucking do better, bitch.
Around May, Lisa went live asking for $15 to take Jace to the Science Center. A viewer
Oh,
on the
no,
live
I
asked
remember
for the
this.
tickets only for her not to go.
Just so everyone is aware, a woman bought tickets for the Science Center for her and Jace. And she never went. She lied tonight on her live, of course, and says she went, but she didn't, as you could see in the attached photo. After the last few days, I really hope that people would see what's going on and realize that although I look like a bully, what I've been saying is true, and she's lying just to get money. She doesn't deserve to take him anywhere. She doesn't need gas money for Ronnie anymore. She does with her. Anyway, I'm not good at reading. She doesn't need to order food every day. She needs rehab. That's exactly what I've been saying. She needs rehab. She needs tough love and for everyone to stop sending her money. You do not have to like her or me for that matter. But if you care about her kid and you're in her lives, please continue to encourage people to not send her money. I really hope this is all over soon. I appreciate everyone making suggestions and showing concern. Yeah, people need to show concern. People need to have suggestions, you know. Don't send this lady money. Like, for real. Straight up, what she needs is rehab. Like, I have a family member that I don't know where he is. I haven't heard from him in a month. And he struggled with alcohol. Probably still struggles with alcohol. Buddy, if you hear this, get a hold of your sister. I'm not mad anymore. But... sorry. It's just... she needs rehab. She needs help. She's gonna need years of rehabilitation. By no means I am not an expert. And it's just from experience, you need years of rehabilitation to get back to where you need to be. You know, it's what you need. Or if you're not confident in that, if you don't feel like dealing with a 12-step program or rehab, I suggest what you do is just get the fuck out of where you're from. You need an entire change of scenery. You need an entire change of your way of life. You need to be a whole new person. My biggest suggestion is you need to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. It's triggering. It is triggering. I have triggers myself. That's why I stay to myself. That's why I stay indoors. That's why I don't fuck with no one around here. Because all of it's triggering. Think about it. I've been in my hometown almost my whole life. If you add up the amount of time that I have actually been out of state, it might add up to 1.5 years, 2 years. You know? there's just some things I can't do around here because it's triggering to me. And, like, I'm not afraid to admit that, like, just, it's genuine advice on what you need to do. Is you need to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. You need to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh. You need to go somewhere else. You need to get a job. You need to be established. You need to get a valid ID. Then you need to get a license. You need to build genuine friendships with people that aren't also addicts, because there's going to be people that are not addicts that will accept you. You know, you just need to do better, Lisa. I know you can do it.
Not going on Reddit by multiple people and even her sister. Then the user who bought the tickets confirmed they went unclaimed after calling the center. In September,
and that is so devastating. They went unclaimed. Like, imagine her, you know, kid son thinking, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. But then for whatever bullshit reason, because of his mom, they went unclaimed. No one's gonna be using them. You know, it'd be one thing if you knew someone could be using them, but then just being 10 years old and knowing that, like, oh, you know, if I just got on my bicycle right now and went, I'd have a chance at having a cool night for once. You know? Bullshit.
Said Jace had Lyme disease and was in the hospital, even using a sticker from his school supplies, acting as if it was a visitor's pass to a hospital. Her sister Jess went on live stream to debunk the lie. In a stream dated November 10th, Lisa admits that lying about her situation makes more money than telling the truth.
I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody, okay? Big Cole passed away.
What's up with her eyebrows? Yeah, Big Cole passed away years ago.
I have to take care of. And if I get on and I tell the truth, Yins laugh at me.
Yins.
If I get on and put on a show, you send money.
Another post in November shows a clip of...
I want money. She wants money. I remember, like, that Scam Slam live thing that she did where she'd, like, just come up on here and she straight up admitted that she smokes crack, and she admitted that she puts on a big show so that more people send her money. That was what I feel like was a moment of clarity. I just think if she just got, you know, isolated and cleaned up.
Of Lisa kicking her daughter's door in after being exposed for lying about needing to pay her electric bill.
Heinrich says in the chat, when I was moving out of Fort Eustis, Eustis, to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, there was a guy at the Groundhound Station in VA that asked me to buy his ticket, and it was to Charleston, West Virginia. I'm sorry, Heinrich. I talking to him for a while, and he, what? Oh, I guess he's not done typing. And he said he was running from addiction, and I said that I would have bought him a ticket anywhere but West Virginia, and he lives out in Austin, Texas now, and finished a program and is a landscaper now. Oh, Heinrich. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And I believe that because that is my brother. That is my third brother, fourth child. I believe that because, like, we had a really hard upbringing, and, you know, we are just the type of people to let our hearts get the best of us. And you know something? That's how my husband came here on a Greyhound bus, you know. Like, and I know another person, I'm not going to get too personal into who he is, but I met this person when I was 17 years old, and they meant a lot to me for many years. But he came here to West Virginia seeking a better life with nothing but the clothes on his back and the marijuana bowl in his pocket. And I couldn't have helped but admire him. Because sometimes you really do have to put in all that you can for a chance at a better life. Isn't that the American thing? I don't mean to get all patriotic, but, like, isn't that the American thing to do? It's just when you see a chance at something better, you risk it all. I mean, that's how I've always seen it. She's slowing down reading the chat.
What? What?
This is where she breaks down her oldest daughter's door because her daughter like said
Why
some.
did you just kick down my door?
What'd she do? I forget what her daughter did.
In a live the next day, Lisa claimed she kicked the door due to her daughter bringing quote-unquote strange men into the house.
You guys need to understand. I pay the bills here, okay? She can't be sneaking strange men in my house.
There was a post in December.
Oh, Heinrich. Heinrich says in the chat, I for sure couldn't afford the ticket, but I just seen one of my brothers and him, so I had to do it. You know, there's a lot of, because I have 4 brothers, Riley has 3, and there's been people I've seen along the way that remind me of one of y'all, and I just automatically know how to, like, you know, be there and help, you know, and give advice. I'm at that weird cringy age where I'm like, oh, I lived through my early 20s and late teens. Let me give you advice, even though I'm not even 30 yet, you know. But yeah, shout out to Heinrich. He's a good dude. I've known him since his whole life. I love you, Riley. I miss you.
Remember about an email Lisa sent about a fundraiser for $900. Lisa claimed her kid's father had recently passed away when he had been deceased for months before.
You know what? Because Heinrich's here, I know he's probably like playing a game. I want to just come on camera real quick. Hi. Hold on, let me turn on my little thing. My hair's greasy. Please don't mind me. It's funny. I'm over here talking so much shit about people, but then like I come up on here and I'm like, eh. Let me turn it up. Oh boy. Hello. Hi. I miss you, Riley. Oh, I don't know if I could deal with my hair looking like this. Hold on. No, I can't. I can't. Ow! A messy bun it shall be. See, I told y'all when I get... Because I've been having the rest of my tea that I had in the fridge. See, when I get a little bit tipsy, my lazy eye, whichever one it is, it goes to the other direction. Like, it goes to the other end of my face. What's up? Ah! I'm wearing my army shirt, as you can see. You should be in for Christmas depending how training goes and if deployment includes you. What deployment? What deployment? Deployed where? You better not be getting deployed to no fucking fuck shit. Fucking bullshit. Anyway. Let's try to continue on with what the video is about. And I will be here with my messy bun and shit. Iraq? Why? Alright, well... I love you.
Seeing as his obituary was published in 2020. In January, someone posted another one of her lives where she alleged that she won't be back on TikTok ever.
Okay, I came on to say hi. I also want that this is the last time you're gonna see me or Jace on this app. Please just stop. It's over and done with.
Well, that was
Of
a
course,
fucking
it
lie,
didn't
wasn't
last
it,
long.
Lisa?
Lisa was back and begging with her outlandish excuses. But just under a month
Back
ago,
in, she was like, "This is the last time you'll see me and my kid on the app." That was a lie. That was a lie.
There were posts about Lisa claiming her daughter Abby was pregnant, with some users saying Abby
Unfortunately,
confirmed it.
Abby
But
was
many
pregnant.
people were questioning this, as just 5 months ago in September, Lisa was claiming Abby had a hysterectomy. Lisa then changed her story and said that Abby only had one fallopian tube removed. Either way, the extent Lisa will go for her addiction is shocking and upsetting. I hope Lisa gets the help she needs and everyone directly affected by her actions can end up in a better situation. But that was a closer look at Lisa's lies and history of degeneration. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what
That
you
was
think
a
in the
good one.
comments and
I'm
subscribe
gonna
for more
sub
content.
to this. I'm surprised I wasn't already subbed to this. But yeah, you get the gist of Lisa. She's a big liar, big scammer, pretending to be somebody else to try to get sympathy and funds from an audience. And like, see, another thing about Lisa is she will spend the whole time on her live double clicking her TikTok. I'm not a TikTok person, but from what I understand, if you keep pushing the heart button, you know, then you will get it helps you get pushed to the For You page, which, I mean, TikTok is just riddled with kids, very similar to how Vine was back in my day. And there's just so many fucking weirdos on the internet and shit like this. Like, I remember being a kid on the internet, y'all. Oh, look, here's me. For You. I'm in the For You. But, you know, like, kids don't need to be seeing this. I'm surprised TikTok is still letting this happen. I follow another commentator called Oh Lordy-ish Jordy, and he talks about Eugenia. And even TikTok has put like a hold on Eugenia. She's age restricted right now. And it's like, good. Well, how come you're not protecting the kids from crackheads like Lisa Richards? Like, what the fuck happens? You know, like, imagine that traumatizing a kid, like just some random bystanding kid, like on TikTok on their mommy's phone or something, and they see this bitch on fucking TikTok, like, begging for money. Like, what is up with that? Like, come on. Look, I know I ain't the smartest or politically correct person, but like, I'm just out here like, do you all just not have any shame? Do you just not give a fuck? And then if you're to this point, guess what? You might need some rehab. You might need some healing. You might need some therapy. And that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, let's go to full screen. Hi, Priestess here. And you've been looking at me, just sitting around looking at stuff on the internet. Since my brother is in here, I just want to ask him real quick. Could you imagine if we had a camera and a microphone during all the times that we looked at anything on the internet? Remember when all of us would just gather around the desktop and just watch stuff? I wish I would have been more generous about stuff. I wish I would have been less leave me alone. I wish I would have been a nicer big sister. Because I have patience with my child that I should have had, you know. But I just love you, and I love all you boys so much, and I love our sister, and I love our mom, and I just hope everyone has a good day and stuff. And I have some other news. I've been following that Olive Hugh shit on Facebook, and it turns out allegedly he run off to back to California. Maybe I'll pull up Chrome and we can take a look at that. La 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 la. Anyway. Come on, Chrome. Remember Pop Tropica? That was a good game. Excuse me. Yeah, so hold on. Let me show you something. Yesterday I did a live about Olive. And, here he is. You can't find him anymore. It won't pull it up on the desktop, but if you try to, like, look him up on a phone or something, it just goes to, like, this page is no longer available. Like, it has the wrench and the gear on it. But Operation Juicebox is still around. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me find it. Operation Juicebox. I want to turn the light on my thing red because there's just something about the red light that I really like. Where's my little remote? Here it is. Yeah, I like that. Hold on, let me turn this light off. Okay. I like this little red light thing. Woo! Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Screen capture. Screen capture. Okay, look. Here's the Operation Juicebox page, and as you can see, a whole lot of shit is missing from it. If you followed this page anyway. And that is because Olive Hugh deleted his Facebook. And so all that's left of it, what is in the rubble of Olive Hugh and the copied name Olive Juicebox, is just the remnants of whatever the fuck people posted, you know? Again, even though he deleted his Facebook, you can still just look up Olive Hugh and you'll still find it because people tagged him and stuff. You could still see the shit. So yeah, I mean, you could still find it. Boy, you deleting your shit really just had no effect. People could still see what they tagged you in. And, yeah. And there's really no excuse for what you did, Olive. There's really not. And, you're not gonna, like, get away with it. I don't know what going back to California is gonna do. You go come back with the cavalry? Is that what's gonna happen? You go come back with some shit? Because you talked a whole bunch of shit. You know? I know I'm talking a whole bunch of shit right now, but I'm just letting you know, as a West Virginian, you're not gonna get away with the shit that you did. Like, you thought, by you post... Hold on, let me find what you posted. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. I'm gonna find it. Let me just... Okay. Give me just a second. Because, okay, he deleted his Facebook. But we all still have screenshots of what you said after the accusations and stuff. Hold on. I'll just show it again just so everyone sees it. Here's what he said. This was him breaking his silence after the accusations. It says, obviously, I've been silent the last few days, but I want to say with no uncertain terms that every interaction I've had with any woman has been consensual. These allegations against me are false, and I will fight them. Operation Juicebox is set out to fight against child predators just today. Now, this is a perfect example of gaslighting for people who have no idea what gaslighting means, because I know that term just gets thrown around, okay? Olive is someone that is obviously, allegedly, clearly guilty, okay? In my heart and soul, I believe this guy was just a charlatan to begin with. This is a perfect example of him gaslighting. He says, just today, because of these false allegations, 4 cases against child predators were dismissed. See, that's him trying to make you feel bad. That's him trying to make you second guess on your feelings, on accusing him. Because a lot of people come out of the woodwork, including me. I was just over here memeing and shit. Getting drunk on the internet and shit. You know, having a good old clowning time. But then I find someone that I actually respected, you know. Someone that I actually felt like was doing good for West Virginia calls us a bunch of hillbilly crackheads, insults our intelligence on a daily, collects our money, lying about what he's doing, asking for money to relocate to West Virginia when, as a matter of fact, he already lived in West Virginia. He's a fucking liar. He's a fucking scammer, and he really thought that us West Virginians were that fucking stupid. You have no fucking idea what kind of shit we've all been through as West Virginians. Get fucked. I'm sorry. I get all passionate about it because, like, when I lived in Pittsburgh, people treated me different. People made fun of where I was from. People made fun of the way that I talked. People made fun of the way that I looked. And just talking to that guy and the experience that I had with him threw me back into that. And so I just kind of, like, reclused back into myself. I regressed into that, like, shy girl that wouldn't have said shit. So I'm definitely going to speak out this time around. It's definitely possible to be fucking racist towards white people. I don't care what anyone has to say about that. Like, I ain't did nothing to nobody. Not intentionally. And if anyone wants to call me out for some shit, they're more than welcome. And you will definitely, without resistance, without retaliation, get an apology from me, because, like, that's just what you do when you find out that you have, like, hurt somebody in some kind of way. You take accountability, you apologize, and you attempt to grow from that shit. I didn't mean to go on a whole tirade there. And now you see why I don't just fit in with normal people, because I always have to take something super personally, go on a fucking rant about it. I was genuinely hurt by this guy. Like, the night that he was all weird towards me and racist and shit, like, I have a gnat flying around in here, sorry. It's clean in here, I swear. It's just because someone is inhabiting this room. But him just trying to be like, oh, because of this, 4 cases were dismissed because of these false allegations. They're not false allegations. Several different people come out with stories about you, dude. I find the timing convenient. Okay, that's funny, because he just had a segment on, like, the news around here. Heinrich, what do you mean by you felt that whilst being in the military too? What can you elaborate? Because I have jumped from several different topics since then. I'm so sorry. And then he goes on to say, these people accused of these crimes will do anything to see those charges dismissed. When you are fighting against evil, it fights back. But I am going to fight harder. You fought harder by running off back to California, allegedly. I don't know that for a fact. I didn't see you with my own eyes. I just know what I've seen on my Facebook, what I woke up to. And I don't imagine the person that posted that would just be posting it just to post it, because she's been pretty transparent and truthful thus far. So, I am about to pee my pants. I guess I'm gonna, like, get off here. I might come back. Depends on if my family's still sleeping or not. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I'm not too bothersome. Lately I've been getting... Holy shit. No, I want normal light. Okay, I guess the blue light is fine. Blue light. Like a manatee. If I turn it up... No, I don't want that anymore. Ah! Holy shit. Okay. I also just want to say that recently I've been getting a lot of comments saying that they like my authentic commentary, and as someone that has always been put down, not by literally everybody, but Riley, I'll let you know when you come back. When I come back. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you. And, I'm just here for fun. Well, not really for fun. When it comes to the Olive Hue shit and the Lisa shit, that shit's pretty serious, so someone needs to do something about that. But, I just want to give you a little bits of my personality. I work full-time, and I've been working for 10 years. I'm 27 years old. I might not look like it. But I've been working for a long time. I'm tired. And, so I like to just kind of come on here and let loose and talk about the things that I listen to whenever I am, off work. And, I have a little tiny room. Used to be the storage room, but I had dreams of making it into, a little streaming room for me. This is half a sectional. Like when we threw out our old sectional, I forced this bitch in through the window. Just to chill in here. And, I got my old Walking Dead posters from when I was a teenager up on my wall. It's just like it's just a little room I can regress to and just be myself in. And, yeah. So I'm gonna play an outro song and I might come back with another live. Anyway, thanks for all the nice comments and not being so judgmental, and you know, it's really refreshing to wake up to nice comments, and I really appreciate all that. It really makes me happy. And whenever I refute people, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, like, I'm just showing, like, look at this, you know? I mean, you guys can choose not to put all this shit on social media for people to react to. But yet you do for some reason, and it's all for clout and money, and at any time you can, make it not like that, you know? So, I'm gonna play, which one did I like? Heinrich, if you're still here, I made an AI version of Teen Romance by Lil Peep, and, I'm gonna play this as my outro. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. I'll probably look at some more locale type shit. Peace.
By chance, I said I really like your pants. I know you got a man. Give me your hand. Fuck it, Teen Romance. Give me this dance. Yeah, I took a stand. I hope you understand. She don't let me guide you to a place where no one hurts you. You are safe here with me. I met her by chance.
It's all for you. Money can't be like I'm back to the village. Your plans about the bar. Just, you know, around the rabbit, part the window. So it comes down to the point of the bar. The point, the point, the point, the point, the point, the point, the point.